This will probably be the first video I show you from this trip. Ryder and I have been reviewing some snacks and some different things around here, but I'm leaving in the morning to head back to California. But not to be sad, because this kid won't be too terribly far behind me.
Yeah.
Hey, Ryder, you really want a lot of stuff there. What'd that cost?
Everything.
Hey, what's up, YouTube friends and family?
It's second cousin Ryder.
It's cousin Ryan, and I am back in the great state of Missouri, Springfield, Missouri to be specific, to visit this kid and let you guys know what we've been up to for the last few days. Should we just cut to the chase?
I guess so.
The whole reason for being here is this young buck just graduated high school.
Ryder Thompson Cooks.
Ryder! And I couldn't be prouder.
Finally done.
Finally. It was close.
Yeah.
We won't talk about how close.
Pretty close.
This is the dumbest smart kid I've ever known in my life. Smart because he's absolutely smart. Not because he's my kid, but just because he is super smart. But dumb
Because I'm lazy.
because he's lazy. And cut it way too close. But you did it.
It's done and over
And I'm
with.
proud. So we can move on with life now that high school's over.
Finally.
Which still just blows my mind.
Yeah.
So, anyway, we went through the high school graduation.
We had a grad party.
Had a grad party. Spent some family time in Branson, Missouri. We raced on some go-karts. I don't remember how that went.
You won both
That's
times.
right, both times. I forgot.
Mm.
Then we played miniature golf, and I got my butt kicked pretty bad. I don't even know who won that. It was so stinking hot that, like, well, we had a group of,
We had two groups.
but I mean all together,
Oh,
like 20 people.
I wouldn't say 20.
No,
Maybe like 15,
15.
16.
Okay, almost 20.
Like, still quite a bit.
Just family members.
Yeah.
And it was so stinking hot, and there was so little shade that, like, of the, how many holes were there? 15, I think.
18.
Was there 18 total?
I think so, yeah.
See, anyway, the closer we got to the end, the fewer people were still golfing. Everybody just kept, like, leaving to get water and shade.
Yeah.
But it was a blast, though.
Yeah, I think by the time mini golf was over, it was me, my uncles, my cousins.
You finished? I think I dipped out.
And my aunt.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rest of you just dipped.
Yeah, I dipped out with, like, 3 or 4 holes to go. I even stuck my head in the fountain. It was so hot. The little river they had,
Yeah.
the little creek. Ryder and I checked out this store called Finder's Village. It, well, how would you describe it?
It's like those bargain bin places where they buy pallets of like returns from Amazon, I think, if I'm
Right.
correct. And it's like they've got these big old troughs, and you kind of sift through them.
Looking for good deals.
Yeah. Usually, when they first get shipments, it's like a $10 day or whatever. But then as the week goes on, and it's kind of like the less desirable stuff, it's like super cheap because they're just trying to get rid of it.
Yeah.
And then by the time the week starts over and they get new shipments, then it's $10 again.
And we had, we've got a store like that in Santa Rosa that just opened called Falling Prices, and it's the same
Concept.
deal. Yeah. They do $6 days, then the next day it's $4, then $2, then 50 cents or whatever.
Yeah.
It is. And then they're closed for a couple days while they restock and get rid of the old stuff. But I was a little bit bummed with Finder's Village this time. I felt like we found better deals when I was here in December. But stuff seemed a little bit more like, wow, that's just a few dollars cheaper than if you bought it in a regular store. But
Well, yeah.
maybe we just hit it at the wrong time.
Yeah. It's usually hit or miss every time I've gone.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple things that are kind of cool, but it's like on the cheap days and it's like kind of broken or ruined, and I'm like,
Yeah.
whatever.
So today, though, fast forward to today, and this will probably be the first video I show you from this trip. Ryder and I have been reviewing some snacks and some different things around here, but I'm leaving in the morning to head back to California. But not to be sad, because this kid won't be too terribly far behind me.
Yeah.
We're going to spend most of the summer together, and the adventures of Ryan Rye will continue.
They'll never end.
That's right. I was just going to say they'll never end, and you beat me to it. But today we hung out at the Battlefield Mall and did some other, exploring around Springfield and picked up some stuff. This
Probably
guy
a bit more than
spent more than I did.
I spent more than I'm willing to
Yeah.
admit the exact amount.
I did win. Oh, well, it's been last night at one Walmart, and then today at the other one, Sonic and Tails out of a claw machine. That was my big victory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the Tails was after like an undesirable amount of money. Probably more than it actually cost.
I've been trying for like, what?
The entire
whole
time
week I've been here. Every time we go into Walmart in Marshfield. But I got him.
That's all that matters.
Oh, and then we did, I should bring up, that was the sea creaking, by the way.
Yeah.
That wasn't my ass.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure it wasn't. And Linguini.
For those of you looking for these PKE meters from Ghostbusters Afterlife, they have now hit clearance at Walmart for $6. So just an FYI, keep an eye out for those.
I picked up 3 of them for $6.
You weren't supposed to say that. I would have showed all 3 if I wanted to know.
Oh, too
I'm
bad.
just kidding. We left plenty for everybody else, and the
Yeah.
Neutrona ones are on clearance as well. For I think those were $11. The PKE meter's way better though. Okay, enough talking. What'd you get, Rye?
I guess I'll start with the first place.
Oh, and before you start, if Auntie Jen is watching,
Yes.
shout out to her for hooking it up with this awesome Ghostbusters lanyard keychain she made. And then I did pick up, this was the other day from Vintage Stock. It was a blind bag Cobra Kai keychain. I felt it. I could tell it was flatter than everything else. So, wait, there you go.
Worth it.
Go for it.
All right. So where I first started getting stuff was Hot Topic, because that's like one of the few places I regular. One of the few things. I got a little pen, Killer Bee. It's got a little vial poison. I just thought it was cool looking.
That is pretty cool.
Head Scrolls, Scooby Doo. That looked cool.
All right, let me see. I didn't even see that. It's from Scooby Doo.
Yeah, it was like a whole movie.
Huh.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I picked this up for my girlfriend because she likes frogs. It's got two
Who
little
doesn't
knives.
have a girlfriend? Quit lying.
You know.
Oh, sorry. Just kidding, Leslie. Hi.
And then I picked up these tunnels for my ears. The little Beetlejuice snakes.
Those are cool.
I thought they were pretty sweet.
Yeah, those are pretty sweet.
And then I'll get to these in a second. Because I have a severe addiction to Iron Maiden, especially their t-shirts. I picked up a new one. It says "Stranger from a Strange Land," but the back print is what I really wanted. It's like a comic book.
That's really cool.
And it was like $10, so I'm like,
Yeah.
I have to get it.
T-shirt for $10.
Especially at like Hot Topic.
There
That's
was
like a bargain.
Yeah. We went into Box Lunch, and they had an awesome
Oh yeah.
Cobra Kai shirt, but 2 things were wrong with it. Well, I'll tell you what was right with it. It was the Cobra Kai logo, but behind it was a sunset with palm trees, and I am absolutely addicted to sunsets and palm trees. I may have shared this with you guys before, but
Probably.
there's my wallpaper on my phone, some sunset and palm trees. It was so cool. 2 things that were wrong with it. One, they only had one, and it was a small.
No, it was a
Wouldn't
medium.
fit. Was it a medium?
It was medium.
It's too small regardless.
Yeah.
But 2, it was $34.50 or $34.90 or whatever.
Yeah.
$35 is way too much for a freaking graphic tee. That is absolutely
I'd say,
out of bounds.
yeah, I'd say at
Out of
most for
bounds.
like just like a simple t-shirt, maybe, you know, just like it's like a specific design or whatever, and, you know, obviously the company stopped making money, like maybe like 25 at the most,
Oh,
at the
God.
absolute most.
That hurts though.
And see,
That hurts.
I've made that sacrifice too many times.
I can't. And it was another black like material. I can't. I've got so many black shirts. I'm done.
I do too.
And I
but
like
don't care.
the heathered
Yeah.
colored shirts now. I used to not like these because they reminded me of PE shirts. But now I like, they're softer than regular material and they stretch a little. I don't know.
they're more comfortable.
Now when I go through my closet and I'm looking for a graphic tee, I'm like, the solid, like the actual fabric shirts, I'm a little less inclined to wear as opposed to these. But
Yeah.
all right, keep going.
And then I had these a really long time ago. You got them for me for like Easter or something.
Probably.
I think it was, you went to Minnesota and went.
Oh, in the summertime.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was a pizza parlor that was selling those.
Yeah. Zots.
Zots are so good. If you haven't tried Zots, try Zots.
I got green apple and orange. I will admit they were like $2.50 a string.
That hurts.
But
That was a pretty bougie candy store we went in, though. I don't
It
remember what it
was.
was called, but it was bougie.
oh
with a
yeah, it was like
capital B.
super fancy.
Yeah.
And I haven't had them in a long time. My girlfriend, as far as I know, has never had them.
You keep bringing up the. No, I'm just kidding.
And so I just figured, I mean,
Yeah, I'm curious what she thinks of them,
yeah,
to be honest with you. 'Cause
they're
those are
like a
pretty good.
small part of my childhood that I
Yeah.
remember, so I wanted to have those. Want to share what you got?
Oh yeah, go ahead and get your other stuff ready. I don't know
Oh.
how much battery we've got left on the camera.
Okay.
So these are all things Ryder and I are going to review in the future. I've got Duff energy drink, you know, Duff beer from The Simpsons. This is non-alcoholic, but it's a sparkling beverage. I don't even know if it's an actual, and it doesn't even say energy drink on
I
it.
think it's just like the sparkling.
Maybe it's just, yeah,
something.
okay. And then we also got, you're going to have to say these for me.
Oh, it's the Ramune.
Ramune?
I don't know. It's like that weird little mushroom soda.
And
Or at
you
least
can,
I've
like,
heard.
there's a little ball that drops in there, I
Yeah.
think, that drops into the, it's like a, is this Japanese?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it says Japanese on it.
Yeah.
Carbonated soft drink. We got the pineapple flavor. There were several pineapple, or several pineapples.
There were several different flavors. They had like watermelon. They had the original.
My sister, who's holding things down at my place while I'm gone, I've had to pick up a couple things for her.
Yeah.
She's a huge Golden Girls fan, specifically Betty White. Who's not a Betty White fan? These are, it says, sometimes life just isn't fair, kiddo. They are marshmallow flavored candy ears. Fernando, the teddy bear, I guess. Little quick story about Betty White.
Oh yeah.
My sister back in the 80s sent the entire cast sweatshirts of from Santa Rosa, California, and in one of the behind the scenes shows my sister saw, I think it was Betty White, or maybe it was the actress that played Blanche, wearing one of those sweatshirts while they were rehearsing or something. And my sister, no guarantees it's a letter actually from Betty White. It's signed by her. It could have been one of her personal assistants that wrote it, but my sister has a thank you letter from Betty White for the sweatshirt.
Could have been like her
kind of cool.
agency or
her,
yeah.
her assistant. But still, it's kind of a cool story. I've probably told that story before. That's
I don't
it.
think I've heard it.
Oh no?
No.
No, you have.
Alright, so then I also got these hidden dissectables of One Piece, which is like my thing. I've been obsessing over that show.
One Piece is your thing.
And they're like mystery packs. They weren't too bad. I mean, they're pretty big and they're not like light or cheap feeling. Like they're pretty hefty. And I like all the characters on there, so I got 2 of them. I'm just hoping I don't see a duplicate. But there's also like 3 special like hidden characters it looks like on it. So
Are we gonna unbox those?
yeah, we can.
Okay, separate video.
Yeah.
All right.
And then, last but not least, like I said, massive Iron Maiden fan. I had to pick it up.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's Knights of the Dead. I have the T-shirt with that same version of him on it, and then I've
Nice.
also got the Number of the Beast steady, where he's got like the little devil.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Oh, and then I guess I could.
Oh yeah, you got your.
We've also been obsessing over Supernatural, me and my girlfriend. So
I'm not.
I got the poster, which got Sam and Dean. I thought it was pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
It was like $10. So
Do you think I'd like Supernatural?
I think you'd like it.
Would I?
Yeah,
I might have to start checking it out. Is that it?
I think so.
That is it. Okay. So here's the deal. Like I said, this is my last night here for this trip, but this will be the first video from this Missouri trip.
Yes.
Our snack reviews and food reviews and things are going to be spread out over the next few weeks, maybe even months across the summer.
Yeah.
Even once Ryder makes it back out to California and we start filming California stuff.
By the
we'll
time
still
the
be-
stuff we filmed here is done, I'll probably have already come back.
Yeah, but you'll still... Yeah. Wait, what? Come back where?
Here.
Oh, at the end of the summer?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I'm saying it's probably enough to last us that, and then
Depending
we'll have
on
a
how
bunch
often,
of
and then we'll have a ton of stuff from California
Yeah.
to post. All right.
Yeah.
Is that it?
I think so.
Okay, we got a couple more things we need to film here. This isn't the last video we're filming, but
It's near the end.
near the end. And it's easier for me to leave this time and not cry because he's coming. But
Yeah.
if this was the last time for, a while,
Yeah,
it'd be a little bit rough.
it would be.
All right. So until next time, like and subscribe and all that nonsense.
Yeah.
And be excellent to each other. Most importantly, even if you don't like and subscribe, at least Be excellent to each other.
At least.
And don't stop chasing your nostalgia.
Party on, dudes.
See ya.
You know, say it's cousin Ryan on the Hollywood Boulevard. You know, say he bigger than any superstar. All I was spit is some real dope bar. Some them sweeter than any chocolate bar. Boom!
Hey.